survive the previous delivery. Venkatesh, the superstar who brings a lot of crowds in. Mr. Vishnu, he's the person who made CCL a reality.
Looks very happy, very pleased with himself, as he should be. CCL. He is the co-founder, Vishnu, of the CCL. So it's been a big success, this tournament so far. We are on the eve of the final. The final is to be played in Hyderabad tomorrow. Rajiv is the new bowler now. Dhruv is out of the attack. So another medium pacer.
A dangerous leave. Exposed the off stump on that occasion. These players must be living a dream. I mean, no doubts. They act in films. They perform in front of directors. They perform in front of spot boys, all their support staff. But to play in front of a packed stadium, on international venues, on good wickets, in proper cricketing conditions, with a match being provided live, must be a great feeling for these players.
Undoubtedly, I think it's every Indian's ambition to play cricket and play it at a venue which has got at least a national standing. That's the brand ambassador for the CCL. But a very impressive standard of play, I must say. It's not some kid stuff happening there. This is pretty competitive, and the standard of play is very good. I think the Karnataka team needs some wickets now. Though the run rate is not kind of escalating, but even then they've got all 10 wickets in hand, and if they don't lose too many till the 10th over, they can really make a dash for it.
And they have enough firepower in the batting lineup. They have somebody like Akhil to follow, who's been doing very well in the previous games. He can really play some big shots.
I think Adarsh is a key player here. I mean, if he can bat through, he's got the ability, or he's shown the ability, and then if you got some big hitters to play around him, they could get into a formidable position. That's 43 for no loss after.
Yes, I have with me one of the Telugu stars in the movie industry, and of course one of the Telugu heroes from the cricket world as well, from the Telugu Warriors. Tarak, how's the team doing so far?
So far, the score has been really good, and they're going on well. So I just hope they continue and we win the match.
This is a very crucial match for you today, isn't it?
Yes, it is a very crucial match, because if at all we win this match, we get a chance to go into the final. So it's a very, very crucial match for us.
And you're an all-rounder, a big part of the team. Why aren't you playing today?
Well, we have actually gotten another batsman who's like a pinch hitter, a hitter for us. So we wanted to make a big score. So that we can get into the finals. We didn't want to take any chance. So I just dropped myself out. Maybe in the finals, yeah, tomorrow I'll be playing.
Okay, and what do you think is going to be a good target to chase here?
180 to 200. And I hope my batsmen do well and they get the target. It's going to be a good score, 200. We just wish they score 200.
Okay, so you're thinking 180, and that's going to be difficult for the Karnataka team to chase?
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult, because we've got a wonderful bowling lineup. So it's going to be a pressure on them. So it's going to be a very good total. 180 would be a good total.
All right, well, all the best. It's back to you guys in the box.
So Raghu's getting into the act now. That's almost like a full sweep. Runs now coming at a fairly good clip. That's another white. Does that feel the field? No. He'll find the sweeper at mid-wicket.
Well, if they need to get to 180 or 200, and that's probably what the plan is, or what the talk is in the dressing room. They need to really play out of their skins, because to get 150 runs in 11 overs is going to be quite a task.
Yeah, but it gives us some idea of what the talk may have been in the dressing room. They're probably looking at about 190, 200. Not easy to get. They're only about 50 now. They've reached the half-century mark. It's almost 9 overs through, which means from here on they'll have to go hell for leather.
Well, that's a terrific shot, but fielder getting underneath it, and he's got it.
That's a good catch actually, and made it look so easy. He didn't have to move much, but even so, Skyer is not always easy to judge. It only comes if you're going through the drill pretty regularly. So that's Raghu, first wicket to fall. Success at last for the Karnataka team.
Well, the intentions were right. Needed to go for a big one, get those big scores going, but a good catch in the end. That's Telugu Warriors 50 for no loss after 8.4. It's not really a bad idea to have him at the wicket, because he's a very impressive player.
He's trying for a dainty touch there, just lucky to survive. 50 for 1 after 9.
Well, Rajiv continuing from the pavilion end.
Rajiv ready to bowl his second over. That's a lovely shot again. But there is a sweeper fielder there, sweeper cover. Only run. Very good shot. You were very impressed with Akhil, Sanjay. Have you seen a lot of them in the previous 2 games?
Yeah, in fact, not only with the bat, he's a decent medium pace bowler as well, and he's got a half century in one of the games that were played last weekend.
So one can safely say that he's actually a pretty regular cricketer. He's got the skills, as you saw in that late cut, reading the pace and the length well.
And these are probably two of the best players that they have. This is the wicket, caught it long off. Well, just catch.
I think that was missing the leg stump clearly, so that the appeal is in vain, futile. This could possibly be the best batting pair for the Telugu Warriors. So a lot depends on them if they reach that kind of 150, 180.
Well, these are the co-founders of CCL, making their vision into a reality, and they have big plans in the future. They will want to take this all across the globe. That's a terrific shot, played backward of point, and that shows the ability of this man, Akhil.
Yeah, I mean that was a skating cut actually. He just timed it so beautifully. Again, a little too short, gave him the width, all that is fine, but you still have to execute it well. He seems to be enjoying himself already, Akhil.
Well, Akhil straight away warranting a change. He's making a statement straight away early on and in his innings that he means business. He's not going to let the ball lose balls unpunished. Change of angle from the bowler.
Yeah, I think they detected that he's very strong just outside the off stump, not getting his line or length right there. Rajiv has gone around the wicket. But Sanjay, I think they need to get to about 8 or 9 runs and over from here to make it, I think, which would be competitive, is about 160, 165.
Scoring the same area at the end of 10 overs. In the commentary box, there's a break in place of Ayaz. Akash Chopra has joined me. Welcome, Akash.
Thank you, Sanjay. A good game so far. Telugu Warriors 58 for 1 after 10. A little slow, you reckon?
Yeah, definitely. I think they haven't really got any big overs so far in the innings. And they would definitely want to have a big one badly.
And these two can do it if anyone could, because they've been outstanding. Akhil and Adarsh, they've been the mainstays of Telugu Warriors. Both of them are now in the thick of action. You would expect at least one of them to accelerate, just up the ante a bit and take the attack to the opposition.
Well, a well thought line of bowling to Akhil. Enough protection on the offside, but what has been surprising is that no white balls so far in the entire innings.
A good effort. You have to laud the bowlers, the support staff as well, because Karnataka Bulldozers is one team which has got people who have played at a decent level or have been associated with the good teams, and they've obviously ensured that there are no freebies there, because a wide or a no ball is a cardinal sin in this format.
Well, again bowling wide outside the off stump, well fielded there in the short third man region.
Akhil is struggling to get off strike here. He must rotate the strike, because Adarsh on the other end must be getting jittery now. A big heave, miss. Telugu Warriors.
Well, brilliant atmosphere here. Cheer girls keeping the atmosphere colorful. The crowd wants to see their stars perform. Adarsh has been brilliant so far. He's got a start, needs to build on. Probably the instructions for him have to be probably to bat through the innings. And I see Srikanth written on it. Is it that Krishnamachari Srikanth has gifted this bat to him by any chance?
Well, he may have. And the fact is, he hasn't, if he has, he hasn't let him down, because he's been scoring all the runs. He's the one who actually goes after the bowling. But today, a runner ball 30-31 doesn't seem to be enough. He seems to just miss that gear to actually accelerate, go to the next level, because after 10 overs or 11 overs comes a stage where you want to actually just up the ante a bit.
And obviously they had an advantage, because bowling with a wet ball is not really easy for the faster or the spinner bowlers or the slower bowlers, because they find it difficult to hold the ball, and the ball doesn't really do much off the pitch as well.
You could understand why they were slow at the beginning, because there was a rain break, and yes, if you're a batsman you have to come back, get your eye and get your feet moving, and it can take a bit of time, but it's been a long time ago, and now I think is the time for someone to explode.
They are happy to amble around on the same pace. Were you ever presented with a bat by any cricketers, Akash?
Not really. In fact, I'm too finicky with the bats I use. Actually, I just like the bat of a particular weight or with a particular pickup, and that is why I've never really gone ahead and asked for a bat. But yes, when I was a kid, like a really little kid, then Ajay Sharma, the players of yesteryears, he definitely gave me a bat or two, because I was still too young to actually go out there, buy a decent bat for myself. And he was kind.
that's punished, but good running between the wickets, I must say. But more than whether you can, it's that the impression, it's end of the overs, 63 for 1.
Well, things are certainly heating up on the field, and they're heating up right here next to me as well. I have with me actor, producer and director of Radhan, and of course the director of CCL, a very talented woman, Radhika ji. It's all coming together so nicely, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It is. I'm really happy with the whole outcome, and I'm so thrilled with all the actors who are playing here. They're really doing a wonderful job. They also geared up, which is really exciting.
It's nice to see that focus and that dedication when it's not something that they're used to doing, isn't it?
From the beginning of my career, I've always fought against preconceived notions about actors, and I'm sure this has surprised everyone, because everyone has this notion about actors being, okay, this is what you can do. They think they own us because they see us as very familiar faces, and this is broken all that.
Oh, totally. And you know, when you see them out there on the field, when you see them working together, you can see that focus and that dedication in their eyes. It's almost as if they do this as a profession.
Yes, yes. They're all up in the morning, they're rehearsing, they're planning strategies, they're thinking about, how do they do their placements. It's really fantastic.
And when they're used to going up against each other in the box office, now on the field they're working together. That must be a strange thing for them as well, and strange for you to see.
Yes, but because they're from different languages, this is really great. Because you have Kannada actors, then you have Telugu actors, then you have Hindi, you have Tamil. It's so wonderful for them to be interacting with each other.
And of course the energy in the stadium is absolutely amazing. You can see the crowd support out here. Everyone is behind CCL, which is fantastic.
This is really amazing. I'm so thrilled with the crowd and the way they're enjoying it. Even people who are watching it on television, they all said, oh, actors playing, blah, blah, blah. But now they're really enjoying it, and I'm so happy. I'm really thrilled.
Well, you've done a fabulous job. It has come together very, very well. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
It's back to you guys in the box.
Well, we definitely need to laud the spectators because they've come in numbers. They've withstood the rain. They've managed to stay here for the entire duration of 2 games. We've had double headers on all 3 occasions. So I think they definitely deserve a special mention here. And CCL, yes, it is a success so far, but it could not have been without these guys.
And that's a massive hit. First of its kind in this innings. Gone for 6.
Just what the doctor ordered. I think Adarsh was the man to go after the bowling. He did that. Look at this shot. Yes, a short ball, nevertheless. But what a fine strike. Goes for the maximum. Half a dozen to Adarsh and his team, Telugu Warriors. And cheerleaders are getting something to cheer about, and brings the crowd on the feet as well. And the bowler continues with the same mark going round the wicket.
This has been an interesting strategy applied by Sudeep. He's asking most of his bowlers to bowl round the wicket, create an angle and make it more difficult for batsmen to hit through the line.
Well, it does make a little difficult for the batsman to hit through the line, but I think it also eradicates the chances or minimizes the chances of getting the batsman out, and that is why perhaps they haven't really made inroads, because 1 wicket in about 13 overs is not a just reward for some tight and accurate bowling. A good shot. Will it beat the fielder? An outstanding effort in the deep. Restricts the batsman for just a single. Telugu Warriors 75 for 1 after 13.
The directors and the founders of CCL, who are very, very happy because it has been such a successful tournament. How does it feel seeing it all come together like this?
It's a dream come true. Like, we've been dreaming about this tournament since last 7 years.
And that's a huge 6 right there.
It's a dream come true. because we've been dreaming about it since last 7 years, and finally it's a reality. It's a wonderful experience for all of us.
Tell me how much time and effort has been put into organizing this league.
This is since the last 1.5 year we're working on this project.
That's a lot of time to be putting it together. And has it turned out, has it met your expectations?
Yeah, already whatever we expected, we're reaching that.
And how easy or difficult was it to get these actors together to be a part of the Celebrity Cricket League?
Oh, that's a wonderful question.
Together by that laugh, not so easy, huh?
Yeah, it's been, but once they were on board, they've all been wonderful.
Fantastic. And is this something that you hope to repeat year after year now that you've put it off so successfully?
Pardon? Can you repeat this?
Do you plan to do this every year now that it's been so successful?
Of course, it is going to be every year feast for all of the viewers.
That's fantastic. What are the plans for CCL in the future? Do you plan to take it even bigger, add more teams?
Yeah, from the next year the platform will be bigger in terms, few more teams are lining up to come onto the board with CCL. So hopefully we have multiple teams coming in from year on year from now.
All right, well, fantastic. You've all done a wonderful job and you deserve a round of applause. Congratulations. Back to you guys in the box.
Well, that's the news. CCL going to get bigger in the years to come. And with teams being added, and meanwhile, the direct hit being referred. It's a brilliant fielding effort from the point area. Catching Adarsh unawares.
Well, the fielder, in fact, the entire team actually is ecstatic. They believe they've got their man. A direct hit is always tricky. Yes, I think they've definitely gone their man. What an outstanding fielding effort from the fielder at the point region. We may just see 3 letters there. Decision pending may just turn out to be OUT. That's out. That's it for you. Telugu Warriors 83 for the loss of the 3rd wicket.
The first wide of the game. Down the leg side. Charan replacing Adarsh. And if you have any misconception that this is fun cricket, have a look at that. A serious pickup and a direct hit from the point region, which is considered to be the most difficult thing to do in cricket.
Well, it's definitely not Mickey Mouse cricket, Sanjay. An outstanding fielding effort. Backs it up with another stop. Telugu Warriors 84 for 2 after 14 overs.
Well, just a ball to go because a wide ball was being bowled. Charan Teja has the capacity to play some big hits, and his frame suggests that he can hit the ball long.
Well, frame has very little to do when it comes to clearing the fence. But then yes, if he hits, it must stay hit. But for that, he needs to make contact. Telugu Warriors.